What's up, all day fam? It's been a minute. I apologize about that, but now I'm back. And we are going to keep this consistent. I'm going to push. We're trying to do these videos every day. But yeah, let's get into it. So, Terry McLaurin, he has returned back to training camp, but he's not participating. He is on the PUP list. He wants to return back because, well, he's coming to the training facility, so he won't keep getting fined. So, this is bad for the Commanders because, I mean, the negotiation deals has not gone anywhere. I mean, Scary Terry, he's still under contract, but I have a feeling that the Commanders are going to sign him. It's just a matter of time when they're going to sign him. But I mean, this isn't good for Jayden Daniels because Jayden Daniels is still a very, very young quarterback. It's only his second year, and he's going to need all the reps he can get with Terry. And I'm not that big on Jayden Daniels as much other people are. Don't get me wrong, he played phenomenal last year. He's a very, very excellent quarterback. He had arguably probably the best rookie quarterback season ever. But Terry had a lot to do with that, and the system that Jayden Daniels was in had a lot to do with that too. This was only his rookie year. People are already putting him in the top 5. I would never put a quarterback in the top 5 off one season. I just wouldn't do it. And let's be real, Jayden Daniels, he had some games where he was not performing at all. He wasn't really doing anything. So if you really go back and really look at every single game that he has played. But with that being said, he's a very, very good quarterback. But he needs Terry. Terry McLaurin is one of the best wide receivers in the league. He's probably the best contested wide receiver in the entire NFL, probably. And I mean, let's see. Looking at his stats. I mean, let's see here. McLaurin has achieved 5 consecutive 1,000-yard receiving seasons, showcasing his reliability and skill on the field. In 2024 season, he had recorded 82 receptions for 1,096 yards and 13 touchdowns, tying a franchise record for touchdown receptions in a single season. McLaurin played a pivotal role in the Commanders' journey to the NFC Championship game in 2024. And so let's see. His synergy with rookie quarterback he's not a rookie anymore, but with Jayden Daniels, it was pivotal to the Commanders' offensive success. Daniels threw 25 touchdown passes during the season, with McLaurin catching 12 of them. So he pretty much caught nearly half of Jayden Daniels' touchdown passes. Their connection was instrumental in the team's journey to the NFC Championship game. Let's see. Here. So McLaurin, like I said, he's on a physically unable to perform list due to an ankle injury that she sustained during training camp. This absence could affect the ongoing development of chemistry between him and Jayden Daniels. However, Daniels has expressed confidence in the relationship, stating that there are no issues between them and acknowledging the business nature of McLaurin's contract situation. The Commanders are set to open their 2025 season against the New York Giants on September the 7th, and McLaurin's availability for the season opener remains uncertain pending his recovery and contract resolution. So McLaurin, he's also approaching 30, I believe. I don't know if he is 30, if he's approaching 30. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see how old he is. Okay, so he's 29. He'll be 30 September the 15th. So that could have a lot to do with it as well. The Commanders can be looking at, well, you're about to hit 30, bro. And for some reason, for whatever reason, well, I know what it is. When you're playing football, age is not on your side. Age is never on your side, no matter how great of a football player you are. Now, just recently, when you're a quarterback, age doesn't work so much against you. It probably could actually work for you now that for quarterbacks. Tom Brady revolutionized that whole idea. But every other position, age is not on your side. We already know about running backs. Most of the time, as soon as a running back hit 30, that team is already looking to release him. Look what happened to Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson is arguably the greatest running back of all time, and he was just bouncing around the league after his 30s. So the Commanders could be looking at that with Scary Terry, but it's bad. He didn't lose a step last year. Not only did he not lose a step, I think he actually progressed. He actually gotten better. He was a big deal of why Jayden Daniels didn't really have so much of a rookie hit, you know. So I mean, that was something that Caleb Williams could have definitely benefited something from with a receiver like Scary Terry. He was dealing with DJ Moore's freaking attitude every now and then. I mean, Keenan Allen was pretty good for Caleb, but Keenan Allen I think is kind of a little bit going down on a little bit of a slump, just a tad bit. But Scary Terry, he hasn't lost a step. He's still a phenomenal wide receiver, and I think he's only going to keep getting better. The Commanders, they cannot afford for him not to be on that team. They cannot afford for him to miss any more games. They can't. The Giants isn't something to sleep on. The Giants, they match up very well against against the Commanders, and you can't sleep on the Giants. The Giants, they have a very good defense. Sexy Dexy, he coming up that middle, be up in Jayden Daniels' face. You know, I mean, so he need Deebo Samuel. I don't understand that signing. You know, I really don't. Deebo Samuel hasn't been relevant in years, last few years. I don't see him all of a sudden revolutionizing now. All of a sudden with the Commanders, I don't see that happening. Maybe I could be wrong, but but you can't depend on Deebo Samuel. He's never been a great wide receiver. He's always been a great football player. You can't think about Deebo Samuel freaking replacing Scary Terry. It's not going to happen. His receiver. He is nowhere near on the level as Terry McLaurin and receiving ability. Really, at this point, football ability, period. I need to see Deebo Samuel be revolutionized again. It hasn't happened. I mean, so they got to get this deal done, man. They cannot afford for him not to be in camp. They can't afford for him and Jayden Daniels to miss reps. Jayden Daniels is too young. He has to keep developing. So I hope they know what they're doing. And to me, it doesn't really seem like they do know what they're doing. I understand that Scary Terry is still under contract. I understand that, but go ahead and sign the man, bro. I mean, you see DK got signed. These other receivers got signed. I mean, I think he's better. He's a much better receiver than DK. He's nowhere near on Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson's level, all those other guys, but he's better than DK. Look at them. I mean, so, but again, that has nothing to do with the Commanders. That has nothing to do with, so the Commanders, that it doesn't matter to them, but he does deserve to get signed. I would say probably somewhere in the 30 mil range, probably. I would be. So I would love for the Chargers to see if they can try to trade him, but that would never happen. That's wishful thinking. But the Commanders got to get that done. Yeah. So that's all I have for right now, and I'll be back. I'm going to be consistent with doing this. Work on being consistent with doing this. You guys know I have another YouTube channel. I've been more consistent. I've been more focused on that. You can check it out. I will actually try to see if I can put it into this link, put it into this video. You can click on it. You can check that YouTube channel out. You can subscribe to that channel. On that channel, I go really, really in depth by personal evolution, personal development. I talk about, I search for the radical truth on that channel, and that's one of my other businesses that I'm developing, creating. That's the brand on that channel, and that's my personal brand in general. Is personal evolution. Football is a part of what I do because it's a strong interest of mine. It's something that I'm really obsessed with. And so yeah, so we'll be back very soon. Thank you all so much. All day.